It will be Evil Geniuses going up against CDEC Gaming.
And as a result, he'll probably just be cogging his creeps as best as possible closer to his tier 2 tower while they're still slow. It's pretty easy to get at least 3 of them into the cog, and he should still have an okay start. It's not... Yeah, especially if he does that one. That's extra good.
You try and stop Universe, then Universe just stops the wave. But at least Aggressive is going to be able to still find his good farm. The creep wave's actually been well blocked up by Universe. If he blocks this up anymore, he's going to be farming up underneath his own tier 1 tower. And the Wyvern's going to be here too to slow the creep wave down. He's practically in range of his tier 1 tower. Safe as clockwork ever. But we have to keep our eyes on the other lanes as well.
Top bounty rune. He might just rotate in to try and zone Sumail a little bit, but needs to be careful. PPD is already, as they know,
Sumail needs to get out of here.
He is.
He's slowed down. The stun, it's not going to connect, but Sumail still so low on life. It's going to be first blood going the way of CDEC. That's the start they want. That's the rotation they want, and that's the balance.
He should have a pretty good feeling that he's out farming his opponent. He'll just know.
We're going again on mid. Third time lucky again for CDEC. They're going to charge into Sumail. Still no level 6 under the tower, and there's just no support to come in. Shiki was low, but there's not enough damage for a revenge kill. And that's now 0-3 on Sumail. But I look back to the clockwork! The Queen of Pain thought he was safe, but Universe with a level 3 rocket flare from the bot lane picks him off on the way back. They've only got another 3 seconds left of this smoke before it's going to wear off. And in fact, the smoke is going to break because Fear's sitting in the tree line. So no joy for it, but they're still going to charge in. And what can Fear really do? He can do a call down. Owie, the Sonic Wave doesn't kill him. Sealed up over on the Queen of Pain, but it's got to be mopped up by Fear. Looking for another one, no blink. 6 seconds of PPD will hold him here. EG take 2 kills, and XZ, he's trapped in the tree line. He wants to charge out. Do they have a stun? Hook shot from Universe. It's up and running, and he lands him in the tree line. The seal is there, and XZ will die in the trees. It's 3 for nothing. The smoke gate took so long from CDEC. They tried to force the issue, and it was shoved back down their throats by EG.
EG just read that perfectly.
Universe is prepped on the hillside. He wants just a hook shot down the Spirit Breaker, allowing Sumail to jump himself across the river, and there's your hook shot down, and the Cogs are going to push him back. Not the perfect initiation. Now they can try and turn around, but the Blue Earth misses. You do commit the Nether Strike, and Universe trying to get out with the Mystic Flare. The Sonic Wave will at least kill off the clockwork. And EG needs to back out. Then again, CDEC does. Sumail back in. A huge call down from Fear. They're going to take 1, going to take 2, and double for the gyro. And now they can have pressure towards the tier 1 tower. Actually, maybe not that much. I'll have to back up. Owie's injured. Either that or he feels he can go it alone. No, he's not alone. Fear waiting on the hillside. Now he's going to come down. Aggressive goes into the doppelganger. But the call down, nice done. But they're in the middle of the call down. Not where CDEC wanted to be. They're going to take 2 again. This time it's over on Owie. The support is important. And there goes that observer, what I was talking about. The PPD will mop up with the help of the Satyr. And CDEC are waiting for him. The SB actually is going to charge in Sumail. Ball lightning's away. And now it can be PPD with a Frostbite trying to catch him out of position. The Orchid is up for Sumail. So early, it's going to guarantee a kill on the Spirit Breaker. And they might look for more here. That regeneration rune has been triggered by Sumail and Universe. The hook shot in, catching out Garda. The cooldown will be there too. They cannot help the pony. You'll lose with the Wyvern as well. It's 3 for nothing. EG are rampaging through game number 1 of the TI5 Grand Final. Middle lane, you actually got the CM ulti going down to blink out from Shiki. They'll be able to survive. Universe initiated him with that hook shot. And now they're trying to fight on the tower, but Aggressive sealed up the Mystic Flare, burning through the PL. One shot, can't keep him alive. Not when the cooldown connects. Sonic Wave will not do enough. Sumail's back to the fight, but not enough mana. But then again, when Winter Wyvern locks in control, they finally pick up on him. Moving to the next target, down to Garda. He is just getting golden rocketed down by EG. So that's his next target. Leshrac, that's not a healthy place to be. Universe fighting him in the jungle at the same time. PL may not let this go unpunished. Universe wants to run away, but it's not going to happen until Storm. Sumail's in. He gets the Orchid on the PL. It looked like an instant kill for Universe, and now it's going to be a double kill for Sumail. 3 down in the jungle, and EG once again. They bring in the cavalry.
Perfect turnaround. Universe is just too tanky. It takes a
Sumail's
really
going
long time
again.
for the PL.
Mid-jump this time. Orchid on Orchid. They will have that cursor to slow down Sumail. Can he jump away? No, he'll pop. That is a huge kill for a Queen of Pain.
It's a difficult question to answer because BKB definitely... Oh, wait a second.
Long jump up. Found 2. Sans is a Spirit Breaker, so we can kill off 1. In comes Universe, cancelling the TP out. It's a twofer.
What a valuable ward I placed earlier.
He's got regeneration, he's got immunity, and the SMY is everything a good Gyro needs.
Yeah, this might be the game-winning push. If EG take a good fight here, how many buybacks does CDEC even have? They have none.
Nothing available, and in going to come the hook shot. They catch out the Spirit Breaker, the call down to the perfect position. Fear turning on the flat cannon, so much build damage to Mal once more, and he's going to find more. There goes your Winter Wyvern, your PL, heavily injured. All they can do is just sit back and well and heal up while they lose. They lose their buildings on the bottom lane. The tier 3 tower is gone. The melee racks will join it. And what can CDEC even do to stop this? With no other tier 2 towers out in the map, EG can just move from one lane to another inside the base, and Samael doesn't want to even stop. He jumps forward, looking for a reaction out of CDEC. Can't get one though. It's a very tempting thing to actually go for this. They're going to charge in. Samael being pushed back and awkward up. They're going to turn around, but now Universe hooks on in Samael. Almost dead. He is dead. Where's your buyback? Here she comes. They're TPing the tier 1 towers. 2 heroes down already. This could be it. The money will let EG win this fight. They kind of won it anyway with the amount of damage the Fear has. Storm jumping all the way back up again. They find aggressive. Queen of Pain the only one up. It felt like the last hope, and it was. EG will take game 1 in the TI5 Grand Final from what looked like an unstoppable CDEC.
They just got counterplayed really hard in this game. Usually the smoke ganks work out in the early game and they find the key kills they use to snowball the game, but in this case, EG read the map very well. They take a lot of initiative themselves with the Storm as well as the Clockwork. Very well executed game by them.
Terrific Dota from Evil Geniuses. CDEC will have a moment to think about what has just happened here.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Oh, there we go. That's a male Ranger.
Universe, gotta be careful. The Cogs, he's actually locked in here. The Shards block his path out, and Universe will be the first blood going the way of CDEC.
How long has AUI been here?
The last 2 to 3 minutes, and now PPD being slowed up. PPD turns for just one Frost Nova. He can't do anything about it. EG lose one. The rocket damage actually quite heavy until a track, but meanwhile you're snowballing up to Samael. He's wind running up, and now the call down from Fear with the rocket barrage and flat cannon. They get the shackle on Garda. He can't ensure the last hit of damage to try and bring down Samael. The extra support, the Sonic Wave comes in from aggressive.
They now know Samael is in the bottom lane, so they could have a really good opening here on Universe in mid. And if they do manage to catch him out, they should be able to claim the tower for Brood as well, which is a huge impact on the game. It's going to allow him to
Fear's already here. They're going to go on Universe, but the cooldown's going to come in. Universe with a rocket barrage, he's going to stay alive here. Support was above, even hook-shotting himself back over to AUI. They see him, they see the Broodmother cursing directly away, and the Spiderlings turn on their mother as the Clockwork jumps in, but there's so many spiders in it. The Battery Assault's not doing the work up against the Broodmother. The hunger is just insatiable from XZ. The Universe being cold and braced up. Broodmother still running away, but they've lost the vision now. And in comes Shiki with the lightning bouncing around Universe as well as AUI, but with a shackle, the Lashrak is controlled. There's nowhere near enough damage to find any kind of revenge kill on EG as Fear with a Sonic Wave. A little bit of trouble. The Familiar stuns as well as the Spines. They find the kill, but PPD letting it go right now until the snowball comes in from CDEC. They need more. Universe is on the run. The Cogs going to push back the rest of CDEC, buying space for Samael until Aggressive comes in with a scream. The Familiars will do the work in Q. We'll find a pickup on Universe.
Key hero once you get points up in Gravekeeper's Cloak, so you're very likely to be able to get the mech off.
Samael got to get himself away from this. He just broke the 5-man smoke that was there from CDEC. Observable is watching Universe pretty closely, but as PPD is the man is in trouble until Universe hook shots himself in, going after Garda, but PPD already down for the count, dying to the track while Universe, the Shards will block him in. The snowball art from Familiars are coming in. They do have their stuns available. Might need a little bit more damage as now there's Samael. Can't get the shackle. He was close. They just went for the ulti over on the Tusker. As now EG trying to back out this one. Samael as well as AUI, the only ones alive, and now he's going to get orchided, stomped up. That's a very, very dead Samael, but the curse, it actually holds Queen Pain back, but the blink cannon only stalled up. Not controlled completely, and EG losing 4 heroes very, very quickly. Now they could push for a tier 2 tower. Like, you still got the double damage rune, and in fact, yep, there goes your win run. They're going to try and burn through the tower, while a bottom lane, you got the push coming in, and in fact, the hook shot down from Universe, catching an XC, reveals him up with the dust. AUI still has the cursor. Broodmother's not going to go anywhere, and with the cooldown as well, EG will find the kill. Meanwhile, on top, Sumail orchid up and in real trouble, but the Aegis, the immortal PPD, waiting in the wings, but what really can he do, apart from watch him die? Is there a blink and wait? And yes! Sumail gets away, aggressive, shackled up, he was going for more PPD. He can't actually lend any more help. Sumail will die, the blink forward, PPD will be able to escape. They need something, because every time they don't do it, CDEC holds an advantage. They're coming down now. A smoke movement with a hook shot. They catch out the Broodmother once again. Again, that blade mail as well, not helping out the Broodmother. More TP supports coming in from CDEC, and the cooldown already used from Fear. The Familiars flying right over the top, not getting the stuns, but aggressive. A blink in 2 seconds. He'll be chasing up after Universe. Cogs might better keep them out for now. And in fact, both Familiars don't stun anything. And AUI, where's the shackle? BKB from aggressive. He'll dodge it, and Universe dying so quickly with the power shot for Fear on the front lines with the Rocket Barrage with the help from Sumail. They find the kill. The gem's also over on the deck, and they'll try and hold him here aggressive. Frostbite and PPD, we're going in right now. The freezing field drops, but he will be stunned up and controlled. But Shiki, no, he'll have to deny himself. They're not having a great fight here, Cedar. EG, again the upper hand. They're chasing up after Garda. He'll drop as well. Queen of Pain able to escape, running away with that Gem of Truth side of CDEC away from spawn. So it's a quick Roshan, and the reason why it's even better is Sumail still is holding on to this double damage rune. So he's got this during the next fight. In fact, EG, they're moving forward at the moment. The hook shot in from Universe. He's caught two inside the cogs and forced himself back out again. The shots though, it's a real lock-in position. Universe, he just gets exploded, but at the same time, Sumail trying to bring down Garda. There's a little bit of help. PPD, the freezing field's not doing enough work. In fact, he's dying to Familiars, and he will in fact go down. They're going in deeper, but Sumail locked in and controlled EG. They're gonna lose 4. Fear trying to change it around as much as he can, but now they're gonna lose 5. EG went in too deep. AUI blinking himself away to safety, but not far enough. He'll glimmer cape into the pit, but they lose everything. Aggressive with a triple kill. CDEC will also grab Roshan and cement their control of this game. It was starting to swing away from them. It was a 5k advantage in net worth going the way of CDEC, but look at the curve. When these Familiars are done, well, then again, hook shot, Universe, he's found the Broodmother, the BKB's been done, and Universe just 4-stars himself away as Shiki, he's moved up even further, looking for Sumail. Sumail's gonna get perfectly stunned, and brought down by the Pulse Nova, getting with the call down, he might have enough damage, no he does not, EG lose 3, this is spiraling completely out of control for Evil Geniuses, and perfectly in the position for CDEC. AUI, locked on the other side of the trees, he's dead to the world, the only one left up is Universe. But this is the time when CDEC could just push and try and take a Rax. Shiki already TP'd himself up to the top lane. They're looking for more than just one.
I think Universe in that situation didn't realize XC picked up the BKB. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's the right choice to go for, and he did it after the plate mail. The moment that BKB was popped, the EG were in a lot of trouble. They didn't have the counterplay to the Brood. They just put the Clockwork into a horrible position. And it looks very likely right now that the series will be tied up.
Jump in by aggressive. At the same time, they're going to snowball after AUI. He's down for the count. Universe having this one-on-one battle with a Broodmother. A battle which he will lose. A 4-star away. He had to bail out of this one. Live to fight another day. Fear's already expected his call down to try and stop this push on the top lane, but he'll have to come in with flat cannon as well, PPD. That Grieve's already been triggered by CDEC. Now happy to find this, in Universe so low when he charged in the blade mail, not protecting him, almost a 50 life, but Sumail's the main man who's in trouble. They've lost everything. EG, good game. We will have a guaranteed 4th game as CDEC level the series 1-1.
That Broodmother last pick really caught them off guard. I think both teams played a really, really good game here.
Yes, it is time to get underway for game number 3. Evil Geniuses up against CDEC Gaming. That's the reason why he backed up. Universe getting very close on the top lane. There's the Cog's going to drag in the slug. Now he's looking for that pounce, while PPD removing a lot of his life. He pounces up and away. The rocket's still available here from Universe. He'll get vision back on this slug again, and you got Decay in just a moment. In fact, it's back off cooldown again, but with the support coming in from Shiki, they have to back up to Sumail. It's a Trip Spirit down to the Visage. Evil Geniuses, finally, they'll be the ones to spill the first blood.
Just look at how fast the teams are reacting to
He's still going to give it a shot. That's not enough. No, it's actually short as well. Middle lane, Samal jumping in again, can't get the searing chains. The stun, the call out from Fear, trying to find more space. Samal couldn't do any more extra damage, but it might open up enough for Fear to get this kill on Garter as Universe. Actually, Colt forced himself down, and this will be a kill for Fear, but Universe trapped underneath the tier 1 tower. The kill will come in for Versace with the lightning damage as well from Leshrac. EG severely punished as again CDEC bring in reinforcements, and again we're going now on top, which is PPD getting just attacked by aggressive a little bit.
This is what does happen sometimes from EG.
He's moving over towards PPD as well as Universe, actually going through the tree line. Try and break the smoke, while in middle lane is Q and Garter coming in. They're looking for the kill on Samal. The Spirit's up, but Samal won't have enough life to survive this. Support's coming in from Universe towards PPD. They throw down the tombstone, and Fear, it needs to be a big call down, and it will be a catch out too. And the flanking and damage as well. Universe dropping very, very quickly with the lightnings and the familiar drops. It's a double kill for the Leshrac. They're looking for more. PPD removing a little bit of the life, but support's arrived in here. It's aggressive, going on Fear. It's a triple kill for the Leshrac, and PPD on the run. No stuns for the Familiars, but they got some decent damage. Surging in the slug. He doesn't have pounds survival, but there's that Iron Shot combo with the death bar pact. There's a kill for the slug, and CDEC. Momentum is coming their way again. A sharp spike to the Golden Experience graphs.
They just knew what was happening. They got the top tier 1 for free. EG were trying to trade for bottom, but they weren't fast enough, so Fear left it.
Now PPD puts his own Observer Ward down, so both teams having good vision over the spot lane, and Universe hook shots in. He's able to lock in aggressive. That Blade Mount not even helping him at all. Universe just evaporates. To the CDEC damage, and aggressive's coming in more. Blinks forward, gets a leash over on Fear. They need more damage. The Tombstone trying to help out the finger. Not enough to kill off Fear. Garter so low. The mech keeping him up until the sun comes in. Actually, he's undying. Getting the last bit of damage in. Concussive shot will slow down the Versace, and Samal going in very deep. A double searing chain moving around. It's EG. Samal picking up the double kill. They move in deeper as well. Q's on the run out here. The Sleight of Fist. They're getting rid of at least one of the Familiars. And the TP out from the Versace will be successful. There's no more stuns here for EG to use. And
that looked like that looked like it was going to be a really bad fight for EG when they lost the clockwork for pretty much nothing, but it just seems like whatever team is engaging into the other gets punished really quickly. CDEC with a follow-up engage from the Slark weren't really able to follow through, as Samal with a perfect timing on the Battle Fury. If he didn't have it he had it like 30 seconds before that fight broke out. If he wouldn't have had that, that could have looked really bad for EG, but a lot of spread damage being done. Samal is putting some pressure. There's another sentry being placed.
Yeah, it got scouted out by the Versace, though. He pinged it straight away. They can get rid of this, and then the jump in. They find Samal out of position. Tombstone Soul Rip. Samal needs more time. The back into the wall. PPD's gonna go down. Fear trying to do as much damage as he can with the hook shot from Universe. There's a little bit more control time here, but CDEC, they're just so tanky. Versace will at least pop inside the cogs, and that's the gem on the ground. They can move forward and grab it for themselves as Samal, in comes Lion again for the stuns, trying to combine it with the Familiars. Shiki, real trouble for him. Yulsep, the Zuppers, Garter cannot help him out, but he's got more help. Aggressive back to front line, but Fear pushing in after aggressive. They'll split up the fight. Besides, took out the Ember Spinner over with those Spirits aggressive. He'll still go down. They're mopping up the Familiars. The last attack in from Aoi will take care of it.
And this is why Samal got a Scotty. If he did not have a tank item there, he would have been blown up, and that fight would have gone horribly.
And they're going to smoke up and see if they can force the issue a little bit more.
Yeah, they want to take advantage.
They're going to come right on the side of aggressive. Universe actually hugging the side, so he knows there's someone. Well, actually, he doesn't know if he's on the right or the left. And Universe actually not visible at all to CDEC, but they got a glimpse. And so the Darks here and them farming up that camp, you could hook shot yourself into that. But the rest of EG will have a hard time following him in.
There's multiple key items coming out on CDEC, by the way. They just got a Force Staff on the Lion. They got a BKB on the Darkseer. And they got...
Oh, he got him! Mid-pounce! Aggressive, real trouble! With a rocket also coming in. Homing missile's going to connect. He can't break free of the stun. The cooldown will come with a decay. He's able to at least pounce himself away to safety. But they go for more. The side fist searing chain catching out XE and aggressive. He's still run himself away inside the shadow. It's the back into a 4-man wall. EG will still try to trigger one of their BKBs, and Shiki actually isolated on the backside. Try and TP out of the cover of a BKB. He'll be successful. In fact, the Finger of Death ensures the kill on Universe. With the Spirit Jump up, Samal also wants to find his target. Garter back into the lane, aggressive. waiting it out. He's regenerating up and ready to come in. Fear, this isn't the path to freedom right now. He's going to get locked in. Aggressive. Where's your damage? It's all there. He's stealing the essence of fear out of him. The Agassi model will trigger, but Samel's still here, but the Familiar's coming in. The Suns are back off cooldown, so they can keep Fear locked. They go back in again. The Mystic Flare trying to buy some space with the back in. Garda, he's burning right now the shield of Samel. While the battle's still going on the back line, Fear needs more help. Can't find it though. He's going to pop. They might get these steering chains, but Samel will hit the deck. Started fisting around. They need to bring him down. They're going to. Slowing him down, and it will be enough. The fight goes the way of CDEC. PPD was trying to come back to help, but it was all too late. And what a fight. Huge advantage, and now they can force down the mid lane for the tier 2 tower.
These days calm here under pressure for EG. CDEC are looking to advance again. They have BKBs off.
Oh, that's a jump from Aggressive. Runs up, and Fear goes for the instant bash as well. The cooldown's coming in. Fear being forced up the way. They're trying to make him run, and actually they forced up on the outside of the cogs. Shiki was trying to come in from the other side of the fight, but now they use the Mystic Flare. Well, actually on absolutely nothing. It just keeps CDEC off the ramp up into the secret shop.
Yeah, Flare is gone. The Tombstone is gone. Actually, he's spawning zombies that get stuck because of the Familiars. Someone need a tango.
He doesn't really want to try and fight this one. Man, why wouldn't you want to push that? Like, you've got insurance over on the Ember Spirit having this cheese available.
Absolutely take the tier 2.
Yeah.
I think they go bottom as well. Or maybe even top and try to get both towers there.
Maybe even look for a fight as Fear's in trouble. He'll let the cooldown go, but there's your Abyssal Blade. It's still not going to stop Fear from pumping out a little bit more of this damage. They need the BKB to wear off so they can force up him down the cliff face, but it's not going to happen. Aggressive just keeps fighting, and Garda, they've actually isolated with a double summon Samel as well as PPD. XC's keeping him out. The Agassi model is triggered right now, but Samel starting to fence. He needs more units to actually get the bounce off. Fear dying to Familiars. Aggressive, they need more help. Mystic Flare's coming in from AUI. Aggressive still alive until the orb is chasing him up. He should be able to survive this with a blink away. He's buying time to regenerate while PPD battling up against the rest of the Familiars. The stun comes down. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. AUI will regather gem now. They can't get rid of these Familiars. And Samel, well, he doesn't really want to fight either. He does have the cheese available, but they burned the Aegis and they lost the gyro.
We're going to get a resummon of the Familiars as well from Q, so they're actually ready to fight. I think he had one of them dead, so wanted to. They're actually going to give... Nah, are they giving this away?
It looks like it. And again, a hook shot down. They're going to find Shiki. He'll BKB, but is there enough damage to get the kill? Samel can't reach him. He tries to slide a fist in, but the cogs actually kept him out. So CDEC, they know that hook shot's going to be on cooldown for another 23 seconds. Familiars preparing to come in from the side. Fear, remember he's got that BKB. And Samel's got that Lincoln Sphere up and running, so the initial attack won't be as easy. And in fact, Silent Fist trying to keep him back. In comes Aggressive, triggers the BKB. PPD already with the Tombstone down. They may not have enough of an opening. In fact, maybe they will. They found Aggressive locked inside the cogs while over on the side. Fear is keeping the Visage out, and then the back, trying to go over the wall. They get it perfectly. With Shiki pulsing over, they need more damage. Samel gets a Silent Fist off. He's so low on life, but now a little bit more. They can't even get him out. There's more damage coming in with Ultrack. So low on life. Aggressive turns on the fight going on Fear. The stuns are there. PPD back to front line, trying to remove that life away from the slug, and they keep going. The seal is on him. He can't pounce away. They lock him inside the cogs. Aggressive is down. Huge kill. Shiki no longer hiding in the trees. It's not safe there. The line is back to base, and so is XC. A huge fight for EG. An invitation to force buybacks here from CDEC if they can push into the tier 3s.
That cheese on Fear. Perfect timing using that. And CDEC will have to buy back one, if not even 2 heroes if they want to hold this lane. They're buying Shiki back for now.
They don't want to have the Slark though. And Shiki already getting concussive shotted. XZ, the back will come. They look for the sun and only connects over on Fear while Universe pushing Aggressive back. The cogs are keeping him out while the Side of Fist goes again from Samel. Defensive Spirit jump, and they're all trying to TP out. They got their double buybacks. That's what they're looking for. And Aggressive, Abyssal Blade is still available. Blink Dagger off cooldown. And in fact, Samel up in the air with the Orsa. Blink Sphere will trigger, but Samel, he's going to go down. CDEC, they get something back for their buybacks. In the meantime, the middle lane, there's no tier 3 tower here. The Creeway pushed in, but not where they really want to. They need to get up
Aggressive is starting to run away from his team.
Oh, he could lose the side. The courier's coming in with the rest of the side. It's so close to the shrine. They missed the hook shot in. They need that courier dead right now. It's on the run out. And actually, he doesn't even want to turn to pick up the side. Now it'll turn around. Okay, that's just free gold that they're not taking. But they move up. There's your series change over on the shrine. BKBs from both as Aggressive also jumps in. Looking for the beacon, the Missile Blade Trigger in Universe. Hook shots up. Pushes the slide back. There's no BKB, but Shadow Dance is available. The Tombstone will split this fight up. If CDEC want to come in through the rear, but now they're running over to the dire side of the jungle. Chasing in, Zamel right behind him, has a Blink Dagger off cooldown. Another hook shot gonna go to work. They find their opening. It's a Lion down. Q also being slowed down by that concussive shot. Locked inside the cogs in the middle of the river. He needs a path to freedom. It just doesn't exist. It's Zamel. He even goes in deeper on the back of Shiki. The sun will be available. They back him back in. There's still the defensive spirits available. Side of and maybe there is enough damage. Aggressive. Siri chained up. They need the damage. Fast up away. Aggressive. No space to live. X's in huge trouble. Trying to run himself out of the cogs. Fast up down the line. And this is real trouble right now for CDEC. Shiki dead in the tree line as well. There are no buybacks available. Lion, the sole survivor. The only thing that is stopping this game right now is a Creeway pushing the tier 4 tower up the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane. But that's no real problem. They'll Spirit jump back out, and EG, they are coming for the mid lane.
They should be able to at least mega right now. They have a full minute on 3 cores on the enemy team, and what's really important about that fight for EG is the way they initiate and the way they flank. They move in from 2 different directions. Darkseer is never able to really find the vacuum wall. As a matter of fact, he probably holds the wall too long there and ends up getting a pretty mediocre one when the fight is over. Lion never gets a spell off, gets killed.
They're going
too
for the
early.
GG push. They're actually just going straight for the GG push. They want to see that to a mid-defeat, and they get it. EG will go 1 game up in the TI5 Grand Final. CDEC might have had a very convincing performance in Game 2. But EG hit back in a terrific display from both CDEC as well as EG. Wonderful Dota all round.
Evil Geniuses leading by 2 games to 1 against China's CDEC in the grand final of the International 2015.
They're going to loop themselves into the mid at the same time. EG had exactly the same thought. It's going to be smoke on smoke. The smoke will break and Fear's going to have that call down. The Fisher going to keep dragging on out with the Rocket Mirage. The hook shots come in for Samael. Will take the first blood. Isolated XC inside of his own cogs and Samael jumps over him again. They manage to hold Clockwork in position of Fear. The Rocket Mirage doing some work with the instead. Garden wants to TP out. They don't have enough damage to kill both of them. Earthshaker commits the Echo Slam to ensure the kill. So we had to instantly blink, stun, Garden needs his light striker ready to connect, and they'll use the curse with Laguna Blades and Mail. Almost able to jump. The animation will stop the Universe right in the back of Garda. You've got the cooldown as well. This will instantly kill off the Lina. But now the Hawk shot as well. XC's looking for a good line, and he completely walks it off to the side. Universe will get the stun, but the DK's doing a lot more work, especially when the Splinter arrives in from Q. CDEC is not in a bad position for this. They're just around the corner, including Hookshot. So Garda, as well as Shiki, they're not liking where they are, and actually Shiki just leaves Garda for dead. He blinks himself away to safety. He's thinking about turning his Garda with a hookshot in. He gets Laguna Blade over on Samael, and Samael, he's practically out of mana. The Ice Blast, however, coming in on top of the Dragon Knight with the Echo Slam control. It should be enough. Samael, the curse is on him. Universe actually turn around, try and kill off his own teammate, as Universe actually going to get a double kill. He's going to kill his teammate for Clockwork. The Embrace is there, the Fisher control, a triple kill for Universe. But now we see Aggressive coming online. The Phantom Lancer, insanely difficult to deal with. He's going to doppelganger himself in to find PPD. He'll pick up the kill, and it'll be a 2-for-3 trade-off. CDEC by surprise. Throw out more Lancers, just keeping vision on Fear. They jump in. There's your curse. Samel going in deep over on Wyvern. He's already used his ability, but here comes your call down. Dragon Knight going for the extra stun. They're keeping Universe out. No Echo Slam for him. Back. It's actually going to push him back out with the comp. Universe will drop, and maybe even one after. It's going to be a double kill for Samel. The Song of the Siren allowing EG to reset Samel, not with a great amount of mana, but bought time for the Orca to come back off cooldown. They can control the Clockwork. He will take a fall, but Aggressive is on the run. But in order to do so, he's got to drop either his TP scroll or sell the Ring of Aquila. And Samael, blink, Dragon Tail stun. Garda's going to be here with the hookshot as well. Laguna Blade, Samael, the Cogs Burn bought them a little bit of extra time. And with Samael down and no buyback, Roshan is a very, very juicy target here for CDEC.
EG are going to know they're going for it, though. First of all, it would be pretty obvious from the lane situation, but they also have a good ward around the river area to see that CDEC are moving in there now. I don't think EG are interested in contesting this 4-on-5, but maybe they could delay it long enough for it to be a 5-on-5 if they Ice Blast and Fissure properly. There is no hook shot.
They're all together. PPD, here comes the Ice Blast, ready for the dog! In from Universe! It's a disaster! CDEC! They're gonna get wiped from the face of the earth, apart from aggressive. He'll jump out, but the wombo combo perfectly hits from Evil Geniuses, and now they will take Roshan. Samael is back, they'll get the egg into the Immortal.
Yeah, they don't even need to buy time. When they have superior vision and CDEC have no idea it's coming, Universe was so convinced, that they're so sure they're in there because of the vision showing them moving down in that direction, that he just blindly blink Echo Slams, knowing that he should, oh, actually not blindly, they already put down an Ice Vortex first actually, so they did know for sure they were there. But even without the Ice Vortex, I think he still would have gone for it.
5-man smoke by CDEC. They'll look for the opening on EG. Now, Samael's not in the perfect position for this. He is going to see an Invis during it, potentially going to jump down and grab it. And now they can curse him up. Lincoln Spear, though, it triggers. That wasn't the curse from Q, however. But the PL just runs himself down to EG, taking out a lot of Fierce Metal. Now, remember, Aggressive does have the full heart for this fight. Last Record Ray's going to force it out. Universe! Big jumper to get the curse off. There's a control by Universe and Samael. And the hook shot in as well from XC. He's going to split the fight up a Fear, finding the damage. Samael, Aggressive, being put under in the cold embrace. We back up in a moment. Doppelganger, 1 second, but Song of the Siren. They need Aggressive to die instantly before he's able to Doppelganger. Shiki as well. There's your Doppelganger. Shiki has one chance to survive a little bit longer. We're splitting up the fight, but there goes your PL. Dragon Knight, the cold feet, and the urn charge. They're both taking him out, and the Cogs will push back. He's got enough life to survive. They actually repair it with another urn charge. And AUI, yeah, he's not going to keep up with the Dragon. There's Clockwork. Oh, the canceling of TP. Vortexing XZ back in. A 3-for-1 trade-off. Dragon Knight lucky to survive, and he can't even get back. His TP's on cooldown. There's 32 seconds before the DK can TP back to base. He could lose his entire racks in that time.
Yeah, he tried to TP out earlier. This should actually be a lane. I don't know if EG are aware of this, so they might start moving back if they feel any bit of pressure, but Fear doesn't care right now. He is definitely up front.
Now, Samael going in deep, chasing after Q. They just need a couple of kills to be TI5 champions with the Wyvern. He down for the count. Fear, fully wicked sick. They're going to bring in the Satanic as well for Fear while this push continues. As the tier 3 tower drops DK, only now is he TPing back, and he's still going to regenerate. The melee racks will drop. EG, how much respect do you give? The PL is up in 7 seconds. They're going to rotate themselves over to the tier 3 tower. They do not want to overstay their welcome here, but they may just have the confidence to keep on going with that fresh Satanic. Shiki Dragon form up, gets us on over on Fear. They're moving forward with a hook shot in the Ice Blast. Perfect on CDEC. They keep the battle going. Samael might be low on mana. They need to keep controlling Fear CDC if they want to try and win this game. But Fear finds more. He's actually being trapped up the curse, holding him here for now. DK will bite back and they're dragging back the Clockwork with a Fissure starter. CDEC are running out of heroes. Aggressive wants to come out and find some kind of collateral kills. But EG are turning tail and running for now. Universe is ready to turn. He's got Echo Slam up. He just sees his blink. They're going to come back on cooldown. Aggressive. The call down. The perfect position. There's your Echo Slam. Aggressive. Locked in position right now. He got embraced up by the Winter Wyvern, but Fear moving forward as well. The DK about to drop. Aggressive the sole survivor. CDEC. It looks troublesome. It looks really, really bad for them. Aggressive on the run. Universe right behind him. They keep running out, but GG well played. EG are your TI5 champions. Here in Key Arena, they've managed to do it. Third place in 2014. It looked rough dropping down the lower bracket. They had to play the best of 3 and the best of 5 today. But they have persevered. And they will claim the Aegis of the Immortal. They are the champions here in front of their home crowd. CDEC though, fantastic Dota from them. They played all the way through the winners bracket. Huge props to them. But Evil Geniuses, they are the team. They claim the glory, claim the huge prize pool, the largest one in the history of Dota 2. And what a team to deserve it.
International, Evil Geniuses.
Your grand champion!